Of Horace Silver, Nika's Dream. Please welcome Yoshi Roberts. Yoshi Roberts is here with us this morning. It is Young Adult Sunday. We are so honored to have you here with us. Welcome.
Welcome, everybody. Hope you're feeling good. So I want to play y'all a little something. I know that we go through these waves in life where sometimes we feel like things aren't so good, and sometimes we feel like they're awesome. But I just like to remind people that those waves that don't feel so good mean something awesome is about to come up.
Preach.
Yes. So this song, I originally called it "It Comes in Threes" because that's basically what it's about. How these like goods and bads seem to come in threes for some reason. But I ended up changing the title to "We'll Be Okay," and you'll see why. More than welcome to sing along at any point. Actually, you know, it feeds me. I love it when y'all sing along. So thank you. Gets thrown at us in threes. These waves of negativity. So don't forget to breathe. If we fight through the pain, I know that we will be okay. Where there's a will, there's a way. When the light fades to gray, there's still more to gain. The rainbow comes after the rain. Feel the force, feel the strain, but there's nothing in the way. The silence comes after the fade. Somehow, some way, we will be okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. We will be okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. All is good, all is great. All the pieces in place. So now we break to recreate. And if we know when it hits, we will surely persist. Yes, we will all make it through this. When the light fades to gray, there's still more to gain. The rainbow comes after the rain. Feel the force, feel the strain, but there's nothing in the way. The silence comes after the fade. Somehow, some way, we go. We will be okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. I want to hear you. We will be okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. We will be okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Yes, we will. We will be okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. We will be okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. We will be okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay.
Yoshi Roberts.
Thank you.
Fabulous. Keep standing and the rest of us join us as we sing our opening song entitled Grateful. Good morning and welcome. I am grateful, grateful for this day, for the love we share, the love so it is. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Spiritual Living Center of Atlanta. My name is Dana Robinson, and this is
Ryan Schrock.
And we are a part of the young adult group here known as Kinetic Ascent. We are thrilled and grateful that we are hosting our first Sunday here at the Spiritual Living Center. So let's get right to it. Here's Ryan with the announcements.
Thank you, Miss Dana. Our 2015 pledge drive continues. Please refer to the pledge form inside your program for the how-tos and perks and fill out your pledge form as soon as possible. As we all know, our wonderful David Aurelio loves to see that forecast and see who's signed up and for what's going on. So turn those into the box for submission in the lobby. Any first-time visitors here with us today, please stand. We want to recognize you and welcome you. And we have a gift for you. Thank you so much for coming to our center. And when we have newcomers, we always like to greet you with, "You are enough." So please take your CD cover out to the lobby after the service and you can redeem your real prize. Age aside, the youngest at heart person I know to talk to us about the giving tree, David Aurelio.
You didn't think I'd let a Sunday go without me talking. No. But thank you for that compliment, or backhanded compliment. Anyways, welcome. Good morning, everyone. I do have a couple quick things before I talk about the giving tree. Got an email from Reverend Alt. Sends his love to all of you. He's wrapping up his trip to Cambodia. As many of you know, he has a school there, and it is thriving. And it's going, doors are busting out. More kids showing up every day wanting that education. And so he's made a huge impact on that side of the world. So that said, he's gone over there to do a plan that's going to be a 5-year, 10-year, like a forecasting plan about how to keep it sustaining. A sustainability plan, I guess, makes sense. So specifically, he's gotten that in place. And one of the newest things he said that's good for him, and it's also difficult for him because he's got to relinquish that, is he's trained so many people to keep it moving and going that he's going to start going every other year to do stuff. And then the other people will go the opposite year so that it's a continuation. So he's trying to make sure that it continues on and on and on, even beyond his lifetime. So we're specifically excited that he's grown that much, but he wanted me to let you know there are 4 spots left for this coming January 2015. That will be his last one until 2017. So if you want that experience with Reverend Alt, he encourages you to do so. And he said, David, please tell our folks, because I've got to tell all the other centers that are involved that come usually. And he goes, and I want 4 of our people to go. So definitely, I just want, if you want information, I have flyers out there so I can get you that information to do so. Now, talk about making impact. Oh, also, his book. If you need his book, if you didn't get that last week, we have those for sale too. So see us outside and we'll take care of all that stuff. So now let's talk about making a difference right here in Atlanta. And we did it last year. It was a huge success. You guys loved it, got into it. We had everything from bikes to, the amount of stuff that came in for families was incredible. So we're doing it again. Inside your program, you've got the Giving Tree 2014. And I want to go through the charities. As you probably saw, the Christmas tree is up and it's got ornaments on it. Each ornament represents a different charity. So the angels represent Lost and Found Youth. That's an Atlanta nonprofit dedicated to taking in homeless LGBT youth off the street and into more permanent housing. The red bulbs on the tree. This is dedicated to the caring professionals at Harbor Grace Hospice. These folks do an amazing amount of work to help people as they transition. And if we can do something to help these folks who help so many, we really want to do so. Hero, Children for AIDS. Those are the snowflakes you'll find on the tree. The golden stars, those are our senior services of Fulton County. So if you want to find a senior citizen and make a difference in their Christmas, please do so. And then Families First is the Christmas tree. It's actually a green tree. So if you find a green tree on there, that's probably more than one person, so be prepared. And it's got, could be from parents to kids to infants to even I had some last year that were expected. They were coming in January. So they already knew what the sex of the babies were going to be. So we made a huge, as I said, impact last year. All the information about what to do is you go to the tree, see what speaks to you, if any, and pull it off the tree. Sign your name to the appropriate number on the sheet, and people will be there to guide you to the sheet so we know who's got who. And then you hang on to that ornament, and then you shop till you drop. And then when you're done shopping, you bring it back to us by December 7th, and then we'll take it and then give it to the charity with the ornament so they can match it up to the right person. So those needs specifically that are on that ornament go to the right person. So, and then I'll give you an update when it gets right towards our holiday service about how many people we've impacted. So, any questions about that? You can see me. I'll be out at the tree as well. In addition, we will do the for the homeless MCC homeless dinner, and when they feed the homeless each week, we are going to collect food again. So we'll start that, and it's as early as actually somebody left food from first service. They went out and brought it back. So if you've got food, you can leave that at the base of the tree. And then we'll get that delivered each week with all the stuff that we do. In addition, they also said it's going to be a cold winter. I didn't want to hear that, but it's going to be a cold one. And they said if you want to bring gloves or scarves or hats or old coats or anything, the homeless people would appreciate that as well too. So you can collect that at the base of the tree, and we'll make sure it gets to them as well. So thank you so much. It's a great project. I hope you'll want to get involved. Again, if you have any questions, see me. Have a great day.
Just in from our angels that oversee the parking lot, there is a burgundy Mazda Miata with their lights on. So we don't want to have to jump you after service. So to avoid that, please go out there and turn your lights off. And at this time, we just ask you to turn off any of your cell phones as well. And just to get back to what David was talking about, the Giving Tree, Kinetic Ascent actually got to do this last year. We decided to sponsor a family. And Dana and a couple other people gave me some money, and I was like, I want to go shopping. I was going through some stuff. We all got stuff, right? And the best thing that I know how to do when I have stuff in my life is to serve my way out of it and help others. And so it was just a joy and such a blessing to go around Target and pick out toys, tap moms on the shoulder and say, what's hip right now? I know I look young, but I am a little bit older than 15, so I need to know what these kids like. And it was just amazing, and I had a great time. So make it fun, and make it about service, and making it about someone loving someone you can't even see. And I promise you will come back to you tenfold.
Thanks, Ryan. Will you please stand with me as we read our Declaration of Principle? It's inside the program.
I believe in one God, one absolute power and first cause to all things. I believe that this power is perfect love, and it creates out of a desire to express love. I believe all thought is creative, and how I choose to think creates my personal experience. I believe in the unity of all life and the immortality of the individual soul forever unfolding. I believe in the eternal goodness, the eternal loving kindness, and the eternal givingness of God to all.
Good morning. Will you join us as we sing together? You are welcome here. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are, let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are, let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. Love is welcome here. Love is welcome here. Peace is welcome here. Peace is welcome here. Welcome to love.
your lovely neighbors and give them a hug, give them a kiss, give them a handshake, or welcome them. I saw some beautiful first kisses. That was wonderful. I love that. Before we do our affirmative prayer and meditation, I just want to send love to all the people in Cambodia and David. It's just an incredible vision and service that he's providing for those children. And if I had to sum it up in 4 sentences, I would say to those people on live stream that I cannot see you, but you are not alone. We're in this together, and us as a community, we love you. And you are enough. I added an extra sentence there. That was actually 5. We're going to be comfortable in our seats and go into your center place. Let's take a nice drawn-out breath in the nose. I'm going to say these words in first person, but I invite you to take them as your own into your being. I know that there is one source, one point of life that is everywhere. In all of nature, as far as our cameras and our satellites can see and beyond. I choose to call this God, Source, Spirit. Please give it the label that honors you. And know that you're one with this energy. And that's something that no one, no thing, no one, no group, no one can ever take from you. It is your divine right to know that you're part of that. You're already a success. And I unify with that, and I know that for myself. Think of a dream, an aim, a goal, a thought, and some choices that you want to manifest. Whether it be you want to marry someone, have a healthy relationship, whether you want to heal, whether you just want to forgive someone, see that in your mind. Have an inner dialogue with yourself, knowing that you are a center of life that creates out of your thoughts. And you can choose to let your good shine. And you can choose to take the actions necessary for everything you ever desire to be. And it's already done. Know that, and make practices in your life and give yourself tools. I know I've got them inside of me to think, choose, and create by action. And the fuel that gives my life meaning is gratitude. For me to sit up every day and say, yes, I get to create again, I get to love again, I get to learn again. Nobody is too old or too young for this. We can all be explorers, voyagers into the unknown. Although scary at sometimes, we can be grateful and we can desire to have that knowing that there's a center of life within us. And I release all of this into law, knowing that as my thoughts and my actions are utilized as the pen of life, what I think is what is being written in my life today, right now. And I release all of this to all the good in us, as us, and through us that we call God. Together we say, so it is.
There is so much love. There is so much love. There is so much grace. There is so much joy. In this place. There are open hearts. There is peace on each face. Spirit's with us now. In this place. In this place. So it is.
Ryan, Mr. Gratitude Guy, thank you so much. So speaking of being grateful, I just recently wrote this song. It's called So Grateful. And I'm very, very excited to sing it with y'all. And it's just a pleasure to be here. And y'all are beautiful. Y'all are a huge reflection of my journey. And I hope that we can all say the same for each other in this room, because it's just a beautiful representation of what life is. So, thank you.
Eyes open every morning and forward my feet keep going, fulfilling needs, pursuing dreams. Things are where they're supposed to be. Your life is great and the love is strong. I thank the sun for tagging along. It feels so good. I sing a thankful song and say I am so grateful to be alive. Yeah, now I am so grateful to be alive. Yeah. Even night contains starlight, so I can always see the skies. A filter change within my brain, let in the peace, release the pain. Yeah, life is great and the love is strong. I thank the sun for tagging along. It feels so good. We sing a thankful song and say I am so grateful to be alive. And sing it with me now. Now I am so grateful to be alive. I can hear you know. Now I am so grateful to be alive. Yeah. Now I am so grateful to be alive. Your life is great and the love is strong. I thank the sun for tagging along. It feels so good. We'll sing a thankful song and say, I am so grateful to be alive. Yeah. Now I am so grateful to be alive. Y'all sound so beautiful. Now I am so grateful to be alive. Oh, sing it with me now. Now I am so grateful to be alive.
Yoshi Roberts.
Thank you.
A brand new song off his new CD. So
Thank y'all.
grateful.
Bless you.
Thanks so much, Yoshi. That was awesome. Thank you. Yes, great. I am honored to introduce our guest speaker for today. This gentleman is a visionary, he's an entrepreneur, and he's also a humanitarian, among many other things. David Alt actually described him as Little Gandhi. I definitely would agree. And dare I say more, there's infinite potential that is yet to be expressed through him. So please welcome Jeffon Seely.
Oh man, I'm tearing up from Yoshi's song. But first and foremost, I bet some of you guys didn't think that I could clean up this nice, huh? I would like to begin today by saying thank you. Thank you to this incredible center. I mean, it's hard for me to imagine that it was just 2.5 years ago that I happened to jump onto Google, as many of us do, to answer some of life's most perplexing problems. And I typed in spiritual places in Atlanta. And due to the exceptional search engine optimization, probably put together by David Aurelio himself, I happened to find this place. And a little over 30 months ago, I stumbled in to the Woodruff Center, fully unaware of the transformation that would take place in my life on a spiritual level, a mental level, an emotional level, and a physical level. See, so I would like to begin by saying thank you, not just to this center, not just to those individuals who work here, the staff and the people who helped put on incredible classes and programs and activities that you and I can participate in. Thank you not only to our senior minister, David Alt, who was acted as a mentor during my time here in Atlanta, but most importantly, I would just like to say thank you to you. Those of you who I've had the opportunity to sit down with and talk to, maybe even work with. Those of you who I've had the opportunity to maybe just pass outside in the hallway and may have shook your hand or gave you a hug. Those of you who may have just shot a glance in my direction, or I may have shot a smile in yours. And those of you who I don't even know as of yet, I just want to say that all of you are adding to my life and helping in the development of the being that I am becoming. So from my heart to yours, I would like to begin just by saying thank you. Tearing up already. All right. There's been one incredible aspect that has taken place at this incredible center that we have to call home. One thing in particular that has stood out, and that is how incredible this life that you and I live truly is. I mean, just think about it for a minute. All that is taking place in this very moment. Elements, minerals, combining, intertwining in such a way that stars are being formed. Stars clustering together to form galaxies in this present moment, as of right now. You see, God is through it all, is everywhere present. Looking at our individual galaxy and zooming into our particular solar system, we look at our incredible planet that is spinning so peacefully, so harmoniously, so abundantly, thriving from the illumination of a sun that is sharing its love down upon this incredible planet that you and I have to call home. Looking out across this globe, we see trees, plants, animals, individuals such as you and I, all of which are an expression of God itself. Looking within our own being, we begin to recognize that we have a vast universe sitting within us, consisting in the organs that are within, our heart that is beating as blood is flowing so peacefully throughout this body temple. Looking even deeper, we begin to recognize that there are innumerable cells that are dividing in such harmonious matters. Atoms and electrons that are spinning, popping in and out of existence. You see, from the furthest galaxy to the closest atom within ourselves, God is. Divine order is everywhere. Even looking at our individual lives, as we look through the different levels of consciousness that each and every one of us has continued to expand and blossom from. I mean, all of us can look back at our time during our youth, seeing the transition and the evolutions we've made into adolescence, blossoming into the being that we are becoming into adulthood, up into this current present moment right now. Innumerable connections to people, to places, to events, to situations, some of which have been extremely abundant and beautiful and prosperous and brought us joy, and some of which not so much. But you see, amongst the good and the bad, there was one constant, and that is God. Now, you may not like the word God, and that's okay. I have yet to find a word that can encompass the all-encompassing, so please feel free to substitute words such as spirit, or life, or infinite intelligence, or energy, or the universe. It matters not. It just matters that you are opening your own being to the awareness that the same energy that is holding the planets in space in this very moment, the same energy and essence which is enabling the sun to shine down so peacefully upon this planet that we are upon, enabled all of us to arise this morning. Each of us, individual lights, expressions of God itself. All of us using this infinite essence that is flowing through us, this infinite intelligence that is always within to create our experiences. Squeezing the infinite possibilities into the finite limitations of our individual imagination. So with all that being said, it is my hope today to not only assist you in centering your spirit, to not only inspire your mentality and your mind, to not only empower you into action, but to more importantly, remind you of who you truly are. So who am I? Well, I was asked that question the other day, and I usually go through my same spiel. My name is Jeffon Seely. I am from Salt Lake City, Utah, an interesting place in itself. The next question that usually comes from that is, are you Mormon? And I was, but no longer am. However, I do have family members who still do practice the Mormon religion, and I've learned to embrace and understand that it matters not the religious path that we are walking, because being that we are all individual expressions of God, regardless the path that we walk, it's all leading the same way. We are all illuminated through the source itself. So I grew up in Salt Lake City. My upbringing was pretty unique. I mean, as probably most of ours was. At a young age, my mother and father separated, leaving my mom to raise me and my two little sisters. And I look at it a blessing in disguise, because I also had the opportunity to be around my grandparents a lot. And the main reason for that is because as I was growing up through my youth into adolescence, I witnessed as my mom went through her own struggles, as my father went through his own struggles. You see, I didn't really know my dad until I got up into my adolescent years. But I learned at a very young age that I cannot control what another person does, even somebody who is so near and dear to me, someone who I care and appreciate so much. But I do know that I can always love them. You see, and that was the main lesson that I feel was brought into my life at such a young age. At first, I didn't know what was happening. I used to look at my friends in Salt Lake City. Because we stayed with my grandparents, we lived in a more affluent area, and I looked out at my friends and I just realized things weren't really matching. You know, my mom wasn't really around, my dad definitely wasn't around, and I was staying with my grandparents. But amongst it all, there was one constant, and that is God was ever present. Even if I didn't realize it, even if I didn't see it at a young age, it wasn't until I graduated high school and I went up to Seattle and reunited with my dad. You see, I didn't hold a grudge against my dad, and I didn't point fingers or point a blame or say that he led me to become this person that I am. Instead, I chose just to love him for where he was at. It seems that everybody is doing the best that they can, even if you know they can do better. Sometimes it is just of the utmost importance for us to shine our light a little brighter. Maybe so we can be an example, or maybe so we can be the light of hope for those people who are lost in the dark. So as I went to college up in Seattle, and I reunited with my father, which was a blessing, a very big blessing. I happened to run across one of my father's friends who was into spirituality, and that was the first time that I heard the idea, divine order. And I remember, being that I came out of a seemingly chaotic adolescence into my young adulthood, I pointed out all the reasons that divine order is not possible. I pointed at my mom, who was struggling at that time. I pointed at my little sisters who were growing and developing, but didn't really have somebody to uplift them and hold them. I pointed at the seeming chaoticness of my life, from my grandmother who was passing and my grandpa who was aging and also reaching that point that all of us will come to in this life. But as I spent time with that, embracing what divine order just might be, understanding that things just might happen for a divine, harmonious reason, I stumbled across this book called A Course in Miracles. And the first thing that I read, I will never forget this. I want to get a shirt made that says it, but it says, don't take my ideas now. It says, it says, the real cannot be threatened, and nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. Understanding this, I saw that everything, From my mom struggling, blossoming into the being that she is now clean and sober and an angel, seeing how I was able to reunite with my dad, seeing how my grandparents, though they were older and they passed during my youth, how everything was so harmoniously in divine order. All was in divine order. Now you may look back through your own life and see the ups and downs, the peaks and the dark valleys. But there has been one constant, my friends. And that is God is present. Everything happens for a reason. And all of that was necessary to bring us into the person that we are here today. You see, embracing this and understanding that we are individual expressions of life itself, individual expressions of God, we can begin to see that the same energy that we have used to create stresses, frustrations, hurdles, doubts, fears, worries, we can now intentionally and consciously use to create prosperity, happiness, abundance, success, joy, and love. It is not going to come from outside and reach within us and transform us. We must transform our inner world, and the outer world reflects that change. Realizing that we are all individual expressions of life itself, we then ask ourselves, what would we like to do with our life? It's obvious that in this expression, in this form, we will come this way but once. So why would we spend our time, our energy, more importantly, the divine tools that we have within us, why would we spend our precious time upon this planet beating ourselves down or pushing our gifts under the rug or looking up to somebody else while diminishing ourselves? We are all expressions of the same light, of the same life, of the same God. Each of us have an opportunity and ability to begin to consciously direct the course of our lives in this present moment. We've been doing it our whole life. Some of us just been doing it unconsciously. So what are the divine tools that we have within our possession? They are our thoughts, our choices, and our actions. As one of my favorite motivational speakers, Jim Rohn, said, it is the set of the sails, not the direction of the wind, that determines the direction we will go. Life's going to throw things at you all the time. It's not good or bad. It's just that's just what it is. We're obviously not here forever. We're going to have some setbacks, some trials, some tribulations that we have to look within and realize who we are so we can catapult ourselves into the trueness, the fullness, the wholeness of our being. Consciously understanding that it was the days of yesterday, the days of last month, last year, a decade ago, that have brought us to this point right now. So the fruits that you see hanging from your life in this present moment are of your creation. And it matters not how many fruits or how ripe your fruits are right now. You see, we have the ability in this present moment to begin to intentionally and consciously set our sails to take us to the direction we envision. We have an opportunity to transform the tree of which we are right now into that which we would like to become. And we do that through our thoughts, our choices, and our actions. 3 things that each and every single one of us control and has within us. You see, these are our divine tools, the divine equipment that we've came to this earth with. We are all gifts of life. We are all illuminated, empowered by God itself. But how we choose to use that energy lies solely in our responsibility. It's in our hands. As we embrace this, my friends, as we open our mind to this realization, we can confidently stand and say that we are the captains of our fate. We are the masters of our destiny. And as one of my favorite authors, Joseph Campbell, said, When you begin to do this, you will begin to create doors where you once only saw walls. If we continue to bump our heads up against the same obstacles, the same problems, day after day, nothing is going to change. It is only when we look within ourselves, embracing the spark of life which we are, honoring these divine tools that we've came equipped with, that we can then use our thoughts, our choices, and our actions to create a door in the walls that are preventing our greatest good. You see, we can assemble the blockades, the obstacles, the hurdles, but we can also empower ourselves to get over even the darkest of things. I believe in you. And I see the light shining through each and every one of you. I would like to ask you just a simple question. By a quick show of hands, if in the last year, well, let's start with the shorter time frame. If in the last day, week, month, year, or decade, if there's been something within you that has been just asking you or calling you, inviting you to live bigger, to be fuller, to honor your true gifts and abilities, just simply raise your hand for a moment. Keep your hands up and look around the room, my friends. It's fairly obvious. You can put your arms down. I don't want you to get sore there. It's fairly obvious to see that there was something taking place. And more importantly, your expression of life is asking you, inviting you to step into the fullness of your being. One of my favorite Bible scriptures was from Matthew, spoken by Jesus. And one of the speakers who came here, David Allen Hoffman, I believe that was his name, translated it into the Aramaic version. And I would just like to share his expression with you. He says, I am absolutely affirming you that if you live your choice to consciously birth your actions from the rooted center of your being and do not divide, but remain single, not only will you do like this with the fig tree, but even if you affirm to this mountain, lift up and fall into the sea, you have already received the entire exact form that you identify with. That which you root in mind and root in your being and living is exactly what will become manifest. So those callings, those invitations, those things that are pulling you into your greatness, I ask that you root them in your mind, root them in your being. You have everything that you need to create the life that is yours. The universe believes in you. You awoke today. Imagine the infinite things that have taken place throughout all of history to give you this opportunity to simply sit here and be. So I would like to finish today, and in conclusion, as I transition to the end, I would like to share with you guys a few practical things that you can do, because it's all good to speak all lofty and mighty. I think I heard Ernest Holmes say that we can speak incredible, grandiose words and things of that sort, but if our thoughts do not rise with our words, then it's kind of pointless. So I have a few things that I would like to invite all of you guys to do. If you have a pen, I would invite you to write it down. If not, I have a handy-dandy little flyer that I put together for you. That you guys could get after service. Just ask me or one of the ushers. They'd be more than happy to help you. So, understanding that we are empowered by God itself. Understanding that we have the tools within us to begin to co-create this experience that we are so blessed to be a part of. We can then start bringing these ideations, these ideas, these thoughts, these spiritual principles into our spiritual practice. And all the work must be done within ourselves. So a few of these practical steps, practical applications that I would like to share with you is first, each morning that you awake, fill your mind with gratitude. Think of all that must take place for you to arise. Usually when we awake, we might be immediately burdened with the ideas of yesterday or the struggles of last week or the struggles of last month, or maybe still telling the story from 30 years ago that's still setting you back. I've witnessed it firsthand in the people who I love very dearly. But I do know that you and I have the ability in this moment to intentionally empower our mind with gratitude, filling our mind with the people who care about us, the people that we love, the incredible planet that is spinning beneath us, the abundant stars that are shining down from above. Filling our mind with gratitude and literally laying the bricks that we can stand and walk upon throughout our day. That's number one. The second thing that we can all do, and we all should do, is begin to envision the direction that we would like to take the day, the week, the month, the year, and most importantly, our life. For instance, if I said, we're setting sail, I don't know where we're going, I have no idea, but let's jump in a boat and we're going to go. There'd probably be not many who would come and join me leaving out of Savannah. Back there, he would. But if I said, I have a perfect plan. I envision us landing in South Africa. I can see the beaches. I know the direction that we must travel. I've envisioned this. All we have to do is go to Savannah and jump on the boat, and I promise, from my vision, I know that we can get there. You see, that's the difference from just wishful hoping and not knowing where we're going to take our days, and actually envisioning and pulling ourselves into this magical ability that we have to literally co-create our life. But it's more important than just visualization. From that point, we can begin to reverse engineer. We see the direction that we want to go. We see the end in mind. And we take the steps backwards necessary, understanding that we know what we must do right now. What's the most important thing that we must do right now through our thoughts, our choices, and our actions, and begin taking those steps. The transformation may not be made in one day, it may not be made in 1 week, it may not even be made in 1 month, but I promise you, if you continue to feed yourself with the highest ideas, centered upon the essence of life itself, you have the potential to do incredible things. As we do this, my friends, we will see that we are honoring God in all that we do. If we can honor God in the thoughts that flow through our mind, in the actions that we are committing ourselves to, as the Bible says in James, faith without works is dead. We can have the most immaculate vision board. We can have the most grandiose dreams and visions. We can have the most lofty goals. But if we are unable, and more importantly, unwilling, to take that from the mental realm and put that into action, we will continue to get the same results we have been getting. This is probably the most important thing. Being that we earn money and we work and we do a lot of different things with our life, it is of the utmost importance, my friends, to honor God in all that you do. Now, even in your job, your career, your relationships, your friends, to not only honor you and the God within and those around you, but to ensure that you are committing yourself to things, activities, ideas, and thoughts that are uplifting not only you, but the people around you and the planet that we are upon. It is all connected. It is all connected. God is truly shining through all. And my friends, I promise you that if you do this, if you begin to awaken and intentionally create gratitude, if you begin to envision the direction that you would like to take your being, your essence, your life, if you begin to reverse engineer the process and put your faith into works, when you go to sleep at night, you will be sleeping on a cloud of gratitude because you are using your essence, your infinite energy but finite time upon this earth in the pursuit of a worthy ideal. And I just want to let you know that I believe in you. All of you have great light shining from you. and you are empowering me more than you can probably imagine. And I would just like to leave you with today one of my favorite quotes from Napoleon Hill from Think and Grow Rich. He says, "O divine providence, I ask not for more riches, but for more wisdom, with which to make better use out of the riches you gave me at birth, consisting in the ability to control and direct my mind to whatever ends I desire." My friends, this week, this month, this year, for the rest of our lives, let us move with the quiet faith that is within the seed. Just as the oak seed knows that it can blossom into an immaculate tree, there is greatness within each and every one of you. And let us make the exodus out of our old mentalities. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, and from the depths of my heart, thank you. And so it is. Thank you. You can sit up here. I love you.
As water is to the body, your words to my soul, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Kinetic assent is living the opportunity that we are given in our thoughts, and we have taken action, and we're standing before you today. Just for all you naysayers out there, we're standing before you today because we put on an event, and it was just so much so that David were so impressed with the event, and it was very successful, and we did the planning, we did the marketing, and we did the work for it. And people came and they enjoyed, and now we have new members of our group and people that have joined the center because of that event. And so we got this opportunity, and of course, when the door is there, you walk through it, right? So we are so grateful to have brought you this today. Some of our principles that we cultivate empowerment through unity, and we honor every single being in their spiritual path, no matter who you are or what path they might be on. And we also gather to help ourselves and each other live lives of abundance. Because we know, as Daddy David would say, the grass is greener right here. I want to invite up Chike for our grateful giving.
Hello, everyone. Can I have your program, please? Thank you. I recycled mine after the first service. So Brother Jeffon's talk was so fantastic. The first service, I forgot everything that I also wanted to say. So thank you again for such a loving and passionate and open and vulnerable talk there. I really connected with everything. When you were giving your, I'll be brief. When you were giving your thankfulness at the beginning of it, I thought about our ancestors and how they're connected through us, and I also connected that with to the staff and the center and the community here, and the love and the support they lovingly gave to Kinetic Ascent, and how they supported they're supporting the next generation, and I wanted to express my thanks and gratitude for supporting and facilitating our leadership and our gratitude and our growth. So I wanted to also read this before we start. Your spiritual power in the prayer and prosper area, and speak to how we are a community and how we support each other. That no matter what others may say, think, or do, I know that that we are successful. As a community, we radiate joy, filled with faith, hope, and expectancy. We as a community refuse to think of failure or doubt our own power, because we are living on the principle of life itself for all that we shall ever need. I know that there comes to our attention everything that we need in order to protect and project our community in every direction with the certainty of success. I see this expansion and pray that it may bless everyone who contacts it, that we may serve all who come near us, that all who know us shall feel our love and friendship, and shall sense a warmth and the color within us. I pray that everyone that touches our community and center in any way shall be uplifted and satisfied. I bless and praise everyone who is in any way connected with our center, as we draw them to us with the irresistible charm of divine union. We serve them, and we are served by them. The reciprocal action of love prospers those we serve as well as ourselves. We are success, we are happy, and we are fulfilled. So if you would take your energy offerings and place them with your heart, please, and say with me, I live in a universe of abundance. As I freely and joyfully give, I join in the divine flow, and all that I share with life returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is.
So it is. What a powerful service. Our Young Adult Sunday. What fabulousness. Please welcome back Yoshi Roberts. Come on, Yoshi. Take us home. And Jeffon, next time we'll provide more tissues. You opened our hearts so much. Thank you again, Jeffon Seely, for a beautiful service. I know everyone will want to say hello to you.
Thank you, Jeffon. It was wonderful. Just so y'all know, after the service, I'll be outside in the little kitchen area. I'm giving away all of my merchandise from the last CD a few years ago. And there's a little jar out there for gratuity. All gratuity will go towards recording these 3 songs that you've heard today on a new EP, because I really want to get them out to the people that need to hear them. And thank you. So this is another sing-along towards the end. If you feel it, feel free to just jam out.
Either sit in silence or move forward with mine, 'cause when I think of standing still, problems arise. A little motivation and some fuel for the ride. Can I wallow in my tears and let the fear take my time? Oh no, I can't let that be so. I'm getting off the floor. I've got to keep on going and putting all of my sins. I've got to keep on moving, keep on grooving, keep on moving, keep on grooving, keep on moving, keep on grooving. Yeah. And if I have to make assumptions, I hope for the best. No use in putting negative out there with the rest. Instead, I try to feel what's going on in my chest. Let my heart do all the guiding, let my ego do less. Which way to go? That's all I need to know. I must trust my soul. I've got to keep on going, putting all of my sins. Got to keep on moving, keep on grooving. So I keep on moving. I keep on grooving. I keep on moving. I keep on grooving. Here we go right here. Sing it with me. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Y'all sound so good. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You gotta keep it going. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So I keep on moving. I keep on grooving. I keep on moving. I keep on grooving. Y'all sound so beautiful. Yeah. Da 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 da. Keep on da 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 da. I keep on da 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 da. Come on, da 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 da. I keep on da 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 da. I keep on da 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 da. I keep on da 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 da. That's the sound of movement, da da da. And I keep on grooving. Y'all sound so good. Keep on grooving. I keep on moving. I keep on grooving. So I keep on. I keep on. I keep on. We keep on. One more, we keep on. Yeah, we keep on. We keep on moving. Just keep on grooving.
Yoshi Roberts.
Just keep on going, y'all. I love you.
Love you too.
What a great day. I'm thankful for each and every one of you, all of the kinetic ascent. I would like to invite all the practitioners to please come and line the front here. If there is anybody who reaches out to you here, or if you think that you would like to reach out to one of these amazing people, please come up. Let us all join hands as we sing our closing song together.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so
We love you so much. Have a great weekend, everybody.